Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for attending today's stakeholder consultation regarding the government's proposal to establish a new free trade zone near one of Malaysia's major ports. Malaysia has always relied on international trade as one of the key drivers of our economy. As global competition continues to grow, our country must strengthen its position as a regional logistic hub that capable of attracting more foreign direct investment, facilitating international trade, and creating quality employment opportunities for Malaysians. The proposed FTZ aims to achieve this objective by providing efficient customs procedure, world-class logistic infrastructure, and an attractive business environment for international investors. However, we also recognize that every development project brings challenges. Some stakeholders are concerned about customs efficiency, logistic congestion, environmental sustainability, and the welfare of local residents and SMEs. Therefore, today's meeting is not simply about approving a project, it is about ensuring that every stakeholder has an opportunity to voice their concerns so that we can build an FTZ that is economically successful, socially responsible, environmentally sustainable. I appreciate everyone present today. To begin our discussion, I would like to invite our custom director to explain how custom procedure that can support this proposed FTZ.
Thank you, Ministers. From the custom perspective, the success of the free trade zone depends greatly on efficient trade facilitation and secure border management. Many businesses today face delays because they need to submit documents to multiple government agencies. This process can be time-consuming, costly, and confusing, especially for small and medium-sized enterprises. To address the issue, we propose implementing a national single window system. This system will allow traders, exporters, importers to submit custom declarations, permits, and supporting documents electronically through a single online platform. Instead of visiting different agencies and filling out multiple forms, businesses can complete the entire process through one system. The benefits are significant. First, custom clearance will become faster. Second, administrative costs will be reduced. Third, transparency will improve because businesses can track the status of their application in real time. Fourth, the use of digital system will reduce paperwork and minimize human error. Another important initiative is the implementation of a risk management system. Traditionally, custom officer may inspect a large number of shipments manually. While this approach provides security, it can also create congestion and delays. Under a risk-based system, advanced technology and data analysis will be used to identify high-risk shipment. Cargo that is considered low risk can move more quickly through custom, while suspicious shipment receive greater attention. This approach improves efficiency without compromising security. In addition, custom authorities will continue to monitor and prevent activities such as smuggling, counterfeit goods, tax evasion, and illegal trade. As international trade continues to grow, custom modernization is no longer optional. It is essential for maintaining competitiveness and attracting investors. However, custom efficiency alone is not enough. It must be supported by modern infrastructure and logistic facilities. Therefore, I would now like to invite our port and logistic developer to explain the proposed infrastructure plan.
Thank you, Custom Director. I am Iman Hairin, and as the port and logistics developer, I would like to highlight that the success of this proposed free trade zone depends heavily on having strong, efficient, and future-ready infrastructure. In today's global trade environment, investors and businesses are looking for locations that can support fast cargo movement, reliable logistics services, and strong connectivity between ports, markets, and supply chains. Without these elements, even the most well-located FTZ may struggle to remain competitive. For this reason, our development plan focuses on enhancing key logistics infrastructure. This includes modern container terminals, automated warehouses, dedicated truck lanes, advanced cargo handling facilities, and improved rail connectivity between the port and inland distribution centers. These improvements are designed to reduce cargo delays, improve operational efficiency, and lower logistics costs for businesses operating within the FTZ. In addition, we are proposing the adoption of smart port technologies. These include real-time cargo tracking systems, automated gate operations, and digital inventory management systems. With these technologies, businesses will have better visibility over their supply chains and faster, more efficient movement of goods. Another important proposal is the implementation of 24-hour operations. Since international trade operates continuously across different time zones, round-the-clock operations will have reduced congestion, improved cargo flow, and increased overall productivity within the port and logistics system. At the same time, we acknowledge that infrastructure development must be balanced with environmental sustainability and community well-being. We are committed to working closely with relevant authorities and stakeholders to ensure that these concerns are properly addressed throughout the planning and implementation process. Overall, we believe this FTZ can become a key driver of economic growth, attracting foreign investment, creating job opportunities, and supporting the development of local industries, while also improving Malaysia's competitiveness as a regional logistics hub. Thank you.
Thank you for your presentation. I appreciate the logistic developers' commitment point of view. While these benefits are important, we must also recognize that rapid development without proper environmental safeguards can create serious long-term consequences. As the environmental regulator, my responsibility is to ensure that economic progress does not come at the expense of environmental sustainability and public health. The proposed expansion will increase the movement of cargo, ships, trucks, trains, and industrial activities within the FTZ. Consequently, greenhouse gas emission, air pollution, and waste generation are likely to rise significantly. For this reason, I strongly recommend the implementation of green custom practices. Green custom refers to custom and regulatory measures that monitor and control the movement of environmentally sensitive goods, including hazardous waste, toxic chemicals, and ozone layer. By strengthening inspection and compliance procedures, we can prevent environmental harm while maintaining efficient trade operations. In addition, stricter emissions control must be introduced before any major expansion takes place. Industrial and logistic operators within the FTZ should be required to comply with the emission standard. The use of electric vehicles, hybrid vehicles, and energy efficient equipment should be encouraged to reduce dependence on fossil fuels. Furthermore, pollution control technologies and real-time air quality monitoring system should be made mandatory so that emission can be tracked transparently and corrective actions can be taken immediately when necessary. I would also like to raise concern regarding waste management increase manufacturing and logistic activities will inevitably produce larger amount of industrial waste and wastewater. Without proper treatment and disposal system, this pollutant could contaminate rivers, coastal water, and marine ecosystem. Therefore, all companies operating within the FTZ must adhere to strict waste disposal, recycling, and wastewater treatment requirements. In conclusion, I'm not opposing development. However, I believe that expansion should only proceed when robust environmental safeguards are in place. Economic growth and environmental protection should go hand in hand. By adopting green custom, enforcing emission controls, and strengthening waste management practices, we can build an FTZ that is both competitive and sustainable for future generations. Thank you.
I am Anissa Sabila binti Mahizam as the representative of the local communities and SMEs. I understand the government's vision of developing a new free trade zone to attract investment, create jobs, and strengthen Malaysia's position in international trade. However, while we support economic growth, we must also ensure that local communities and small businesses are not left behind. One of the main concerns raised by the residents is traffic congestion. The FTZ will increase the movement of trucks and cargo vehicles, which may lead to longer travel times, road safety issues, and increased noise level in nearby residential areas. These issues can affect the daily lives of local residents if not managed properly. Another concern involves local SMEs is while large multinational companies may benefit from the opportunities created by the FTZ, many local businesses may struggle to compete. SMEs often have limited financial resources, less access to technology, and less experience in international trade. Without proper support, they may be unable to participate in the economic benefit generated by the FTZ. In addition, local residents are concerned about employment opportunities. Foreign investors often require workers with logistic, digital, and technical skills. If local workers are not given the necessary training, these jobs may be filled by people from outside the area. Therefore, I would like to propose several measures. The first one is government should establish an SMEs participation program within the FTZ. This program should provide local SMEs with opportunities to become supplier, service provider, and logistic partner for businesses operating in that zone. Second, training and digital support programs should be provided to help SMEs use systems such as single window platform system and other digital trade tools. This will allow them to participate more effectively in international trade. The third one is local employment should be prioritized through workforce development programs, skill training, and partnerships with educational institutions. The last one is effective traffic management measures such as dedicated truck routes and proper scheduling system should be implemented to minimize disruption to nearby communities.
Thank you all for your valuable insight. Developer, how do you respond to the environmental concern regarding continuous operation?
We appreciate those concerns. To reduce environmental impacts, we plan to incorporate solar energy systems, energy efficient facilities, and electric cargo handling equipment wherever possible. We are also willing to invest in technologies that reduce fuel consumption and emissions.
Those initiatives are encouraging. However, we would like environmental commitment to be formally included within the FTZ operating framework. Regular environmental audits and public reporting should also be mandatory.
We agree. Transparency is important, and we are prepared to cooperate with environmental authorities to ensure compliance.
Community leader, do this measure address some of the concerns raised by local residents?
They certainly help. However, residents also want a clear commitment regarding employment opportunities and SMEs participation.
We are willing to allocate a percentage of business opportunities within the FTZ specifically for local SMEs. We also support local hiring initiatives.
That would strengthen community support and ensure that local people benefit directly from the project.
Custom director, can custom modernization support SMEs as well?
Absolutely. Digital custom systems reduce paperwork, lower administrative costs, and shorten clearance time. This makes international trade more accessible for SMEs and improve their competitiveness.
That would extremely beneficial for smaller business that often face resource limitation.
Exactly. By simplifying procedures, we can help SMEs expand into international markets more easily.
It appears that we are moving toward a balanced solution that supports shared sustainability and community development.
Thank you everyone for your valuable contribution. Today's discussion demonstrates that while each stakeholder has different priorities, we all share the same objective, creating a successful free trade zone that benefits nature. Therefore, government proposed moving forward with the FTZ while implementing several important commitments. First, custom procedure will be modernized. through the National Single Window System and risk-based inspection. Second, smart logistic technologies and improved transport infrastructure will enhance efficiency and reduce congestion. Third, strict environmental standards, green logistics, waste management, and air quality monitoring will ensure sustainable development. Finally, local residents and SMEs will receive employment opportunities, skill training, financial assistance, and continuous engagement throughout the project implementation. Through cooperation, transparency, and shared responsibility, we can establish an FTZ that strengthens Malaysia's economy while protecting our environment and supporting our communities. Thank you all for your contribution and also participation.
I just had to let you know you're